وراء كل قصة نجاح في عالم القهوة تقف جهود مركز دبي للسلع المتعددة. هذا المركز الذي جعل دبي نقطة التقاء بين المنتجين والمصدرين حول العالم، وكلمة السر هنا هي القهوة.
Dubai Multi-Commodity Center was unveiled in April of 2002. I personally joined sometime in 2001, pre-concept stage. The reason for its establishment was to enable commodities, precious metals, trade finance for the industry via Dubai. We started with pretty much no background, but there was a geographical advantage for Dubai's position. It fills the time zone gap. There's a lot of reasons. One of the first initiatives we launched was the Tea Center. We organically grew that, and then by 2015, we felt it's time to expand and add the Coffee Center. Reason being, from my perspective, which was against PwC's advice at the time, they preferred the Meat Center, which we're looking to establish today soon. But is that Dubai is the world's leading re-exporter of tea. Somewhere between 50 to 70 plus percent of the global teas are re-exported from Dubai. Now, and our tea center today contributes 20 plus or 30 plus percent of those re-exports. Now, knowing at the time in 2016 that 85% of the countries and regions that produce teas also produce coffee, I couldn't ignore the opportunity. We had to look into it, and that's when the journey started. We did the testing in 2018, and ironically, the grand opening was in February at the time, during the Gulf Food.
What services does this center provide actually?
So you can fit our services broadly into 4 categories. So we assist with logistics, either directly ourselves or via our third parties like DP World, another great Dubai institution that we work with. So we help producers around the world get their product to the port of Jebel Ali, and then the team here helps clear the goods and bring the goods, as you can see here, into the coffee center. We help with storage, so we have 3 warehouses. We're in warehouse A today. We can store up to 10,000 metric tons of coffee here. Last year we processed almost 9,000 metric tons in total. We also help with production. So production could be at a green coffee level, which is unroasted coffee. So we can help clean the coffee, we can do color sorting, we can do rebagging. But we also have a full suite of private label coffee as well. So DMCC doesn't have its own coffee brand, but we help other coffee companies roast and pack in Dubai for the Middle Eastern market. So we have whole bean roasted coffee, we have brown coffee, we have Nespresso compatible capsules, Dolce Gusto compatible capsules, we do drip bags, we do filter bags for the airline industry. So we're really a support service for the coffee world, using Dubai as the hub.
Why is it a success? We didn't focus on where the market is at the time. We focused on where the market will be for Dubai. It's an untapped region. I know my community. The pushback that came from PwC was, why coffee center? Why do you want to do coffee ahead of what we'd advise you? So I mentioned that 85% of the market that produces teas, the region that produces teas, produce coffee, and I know that we already have a logistical advantage. The other reason was, I told PwC, with all due respect to your algorithm, had we assigned you in 2000, you'd never tell us to go for diamonds. You would say it's an Indian trade, we don't have mines, we're not a member of the World Federation of Diamond Bourses, we're not a KP member, there's no history in Dubai with diamonds. Well, at the time I was talking to them in Al Mas Tower, I said, well, today we're in the tallest diamond tower, above the world's largest diamond exchange and tender house, tender floor, auction 10 floor, and we're about to take over Belgium as the #1 rough and polished diamonds. The third reason, which was me pulling their leg a little bit, I said that I'm doing this for selfish reasons. It's the first time I'm introducing a commodity that my community, especially the Arab community, appreciates. There's a lot of history with coffee and the Arab world and the Muslim world. It really was introduced to the global markets from my region, from Yemen, from Ethiopia, Mecca, Egypt, the Ottoman Empire. There's so much history. And I said, I want to start the legwork. By the time we're operational, Dubai would be a proper coffee hub. I knew that it would grow. I had no idea we would be hosting the World of Coffee Championship. I randomly connected with my childhood friend Khalid Al-Mullah, who also was passionate about coffee. A lot of things aligned.
Mr. Mike, in numbers, what is the annual processing capacity for green coffee beans at this center?
So for processing green coffee, it's a significant number. So we can get up to hundreds of tons per annum. For hundreds of tons per annum for green coffee processing. For roasting and packing coffee, we can do up to 180 metric tons per month. And for storage, we have a 10,000 metric ton capacity. And last year we tipped over 9,000 for the whole year for the first time. I'd also like to mention we're an incredibly sustainable facility here. So about 75% of our electricity comes from solar, which is on our roof. So we've partnered with DEWA to achieve this. So this is another example of us helping Dubai grow, but doing it in a sustainable way.
And what is the value of the global coffee market, and what is Dubai's share from this market?
So the global coffee trade is about 10 million metric tons. Now, most of the trade goes directly from the main producing countries. So it's Brazil, it's Vietnam, it's Colombia, it's Indonesia, it's Ethiopia. But as a re-export hub, this is where Dubai is really growing. So we've crept into the top 10 now, and actually last time we analysed the data, we were at number 8. So Dubai is becoming a big deal for coffee, and using our location within Javsa, which is a gated free zone, is really helping us re-export around the world, particularly east of here to Asia.
Mr. Ahmad, how many cups you have per day?
Sometimes I go weeks without drinking coffee, and sometimes I have 15 to 30 cups, depending on what's going on. 20
to 30 cups per day?
Small cups. I would have 2 to 4 varieties a day, sometimes. It depends. But when I'm traveling, I go for instant coffee or one of these drip coffees, which can be single origin coffees. So you do it very easy. You open this up, pour the hot water. You don't need the filter and all that. Mainly, it's for these for those who will only drink high quality cups of coffee. On flights, you never get good coffee. So you just order hot water, pour it in, and then you can have your Colombian geisha, Panamanian geisha, Yemeni coffee, any type of coffee you might want, you have it with you for the flight.
So you don't count? You don't count?
No, I don't. As and when I need. I'm only mindful once it's past 4 or 5 p.m. if I have to wake up early the next day.
Mr. Ahmad, what's your favorite coffee?
It's seasonal and it depends what I'm looking for.
Top 5.
So if I want light coffee, which is just sometimes it's Arabic, sometimes, but I like to prepare my own coffee. I avoid medium dark. It's always medium. Sometimes light medium, very rare, but it's always medium. These strains that I'm looking at is usually geisha, single origin coffees, but I don't know, it's tough. Colombian, Panamanian, Ecuadorian comes up with good ones, Galapagos Island. In the US, I think the best is still Hawaiian, Kona coffee. The other islands do grow their coffee, so it's not fair for me to assess. In Africa, it's Tanzania, Ethiopia. There are a few Kenyan coffees, SL34, that you had that's grown out of Hawaii. Papua New Guinea apparently is some of the best, but it is seasonal. I would say year on year, we get introduced to more different varieties of coffee. but it all has to do with the farm, the fermentation, and if you get those right, you have to get the roast right, and then the preparation. I grind my own coffee. I use Volvic or customized water that where you refine completely and make sure that the minerals and the acidity is just perfect to get all the flavors out of your coffee beans. So it depends how it's prepared.